And welcome back to Press X for Chromosomes. We're back here, ready to talk to the Duchess
Hell yes.
about events and things that are going on.
About how, hey, this vampire's just misunderstood. He's just being blackmailed. You should go easy on him, ma'am.
So do you have like an actual like inside anywhere?
She has to.
Yeah, this is pretty open though for a palace.
Yeah. Well, if it's open, then very clearly there can't really be anywhere for people to hide.
Yeah, very fair.
You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case got more complicated.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Hang on.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witch?
Sure, go after it, dude.
Yeah,
See if you
go
come
get
back alive.
killed.
Not everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or
No.
arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once.
Sure, go ahead.
The Witcher
Yeah,
need
have
not
fun.
tell us where to find this monster.
It'll be a bloodbath.
Whoa, this is work for a witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in. I'll take my best. 40 hardened veterans. No vampire can stand up to that.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't
They're all
make any
papier-mâché
difference
to him.
against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
I trust you. They're probably good, but not this good.
Target that moves faster than the wind.
How? What creature can do such?
Because it's not human.
Right.
You can't comprehend it because you're not that thing.
Like
Exactly.
this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different, unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What then do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with
Yeah, we're gonna fucking have a party.
His love
She's
was
invited.
kidnapped,
You're not though, because you're
being blackmailed.
being mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnap the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
I like how that's such a look of like,
She's like, what the fuck?
yeah, just like
Just kill
pure
him.
disbelief.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most important.
And I like how they're like, just kill him. And Geralt's like, you can't. You have to have another higher vampire to kill a higher vampire. This is not something I can do.
She's like, turn me into a higher vampire. I'll kill him.
You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmail?
You hired a monster specialist. Listen to the monster specialist.
Exactly.
Blackmailer.
I got these post-it notes.
They really do look like him.
A drop of wine looks like so damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop.
We live in fucking wine country,
Yep.
idiot.
We will lick the wine.
We'll sniff it or something.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as a drop.
I'll tell you what body and fucking volume and all this
And
shit
where
about
the
it.
grapes were grown, how
Yeah.
long they ripened in the sun.
I think it really does pan out that way, though.
Probably.
Your Grace wished to see me.
Damn, he was nearby.
Look at that power
Witcher?
stance.
Show him the
He's like, I know my
papers.
wine.
Yeah.
That's a man that knows his wine.
I mean,
when I
look
see
at
that stance.
look at his brocade. I mean, it's red. It's like wine red.
Yeah, he likes his Cabernets.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Tour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak.
How do you what?
Hue deeper.
But I'm not a wine
Clarity.
expert, so
Yeah.
I'm like, this one go good with meat because it's red.
Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
Ooh, 69, huh?
Girl,
That's impossible.
nice.
Yeah.
The wine is produced at Castel Revello.
It's the
especially
brother.
And exclusively for the ducal table.
Or whoever the fuck the
Perhaps some
guard
Saint
guy
Real
is.
stolen.
Oh, that guy.
We
yeah.
must go to the vineyard. See if there's not been an incident.
Tell me more about the specific wine.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
How dare you,
In
sir?
matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint Real, it is Saint Real.
All right.
You must
I'm
write to
I'm
Castel
I'm a
Revello at once.
monster
Discover what
expert
has
questioning the wine expert.
Right, no,
You know?
exactly. You were questioning me a minute ago. My bad.
Question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision.
You just take that knife
We
and you
shall
just
go.
twist it a little
Just
bit.
a little twisty.
You, Captain.
Just
again,
enough where he gets the fucking message.
We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Yes. Witcher, are you ready?
You wanna do this now, or do you wanna wait? We can need some time.
No, because the thing is, I don't know how far we like. I know you'll tell me like, hey, we're getting kind of close to the end.
Yeah,
or-
we got a little bit of ways, I think.
Okay, yeah,
can
then
do this now.
Yeah, then let's go.
Yeah, ready to go.
We'll have another little break.
Okay.
I think.
Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
She comes back with like a niqab on.
What?
The you know the hijab. I
Oh.
believe the niqab is the one that covers like the entire face.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
could
I'm bad at
very
knowing
much
the
be
different
wrong.
like versions of that.
Actually, I'm gonna double check myself, make sure I'm right. Yeah, it's the one where only the eyes are showing.
Oh, okay. I never knew that.
Yeah, there's like a bunch. There's like 3 or 4 different variations.
It makes sense. I just
Yeah.
never. I knew there was like different styles. I just wasn't sure if they were called different things. I guess.
Yeah, they are.
I thought they're
Yeah.
all just like a variation of the same like hijab.
They're
But that's me being a white American
right.
and not knowing.
They're all
these
very
things.
similar, if I'm remembering correctly, like in names.
Mm-hmm.
but I can only remember the first two, the hijab and the niqab. And I don't know if I'm even pronouncing the second one correctly because I've only ever seen it written down.
Oh, that's fair.
So,
Like mignon.
yeah. Epitome.
Yeah, epitome. That was the other one.
Hadn't killed anyone.
It'd be like that.
Hey,
There's totally nothing wrong with it. Just that's how things go.
right, yeah.
If you don't ever hear them.
But he didn't manage to kill
And foreign words, too, are just like...
Well, we
Good.
have our different. We're more heavy on the consonants.
Exactly, yeah. If you want to talk British, be more heavy on, the vowels.
Yeah. But that's what's nice about Google.
Yes.
Because now they have it will just say it for you. So
Yeah.
you're like, now I can just repeat like a parrot.
You're right, no, exactly. I can sing songs of different languages. Fuck if I know what they mean, but I can sing them because I just parrot them.
Yeah, I just phonetically sing
Yeah.
them. Even I like the near songs a lot.
The wagon. We must help.
Oh, okay.
We shall see to this.
Run it over!
Save us!
Stop.
That's enough. Well, that panther is on fire!
That panther's on fire. Stop it. Just stop.
That's enough.
You're dead.
You are no help.
Save us!
I'm on it. Don't worry.
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate we happened by.
Saved our lives.
God.
Hooray!
Why are you outside of the carriage? Get back in there.
The problem's gone, Roach. Just go.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Off we go.
Way to help your
fellow
folk.
people.
Which is nice, I
Yeah.
think.
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Tucson. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
I guess we're done
Well,
with the conversation. They
yeah.
weren't slowing down, so.
No, that's fair.
No horses in here.
Captain de la Tour,
You can walk.
we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court? Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclerc.
I like her outfit.
Yeah, her incognito outfit.
Yeah, no one.
Since the rogue last attacked in the
Yeah,
palace
it looks
I'm the
very nice.
fanciest no one ever.
Right.
Trust her illustrious highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your grace?
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Oh shit.
I shall order the salon.
I keep calling her queen. I don't know if that's
That won't
technically
be
correct,
necessary.
but
the Duchess.
Yeah.
It's still like their queen, I guess, but
Right.
they call it something different.
Naturally.
Kind of like an
Might I
emperor is
ask
to a
what
king.
right.
brought you to Castel Ravello?
Yeah, either or really.
Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
She's rude
This
douche
is
lord.
Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of
Yes,
course.
ma'am.
Yo, fine.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
Who's drinking this shit?
Yep, let's go down the list.
Workers
Dun,
have
dun,
access to
dun,
it.
dun.
One might
You
say
know, like
no
Paul
harm.
listens, it's like comically large, the one that like rolls down at the feet. And he's like, ugh.
Work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once
That's what my
this
parents said when I
process
scraped my
is
knee as a kid.
complete- And as it happens,
That's what my parents said
only
about my
I have
bullying.
the key to the cellar
Builds
in
character.
question.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison, guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the
You guys don't have to pace around. Like, you can't do such things as stand still.
I know, right?
It's a waste of time.
I say as I fiddle all the fucking time.
Your
I made
Grace,
sure I brought my heeled
how am I to
boots.
understand this?
Master Fabrizio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sondrio.
Well, like, but like people
Someone who
like
should not.
fiddle with their hands and
Which means
shit
one
typically,
of
or
two
like shuffle their
things.
feet, but they still stand in place.
Yeah.
You lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
in the main cellar around the corner, I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get my head chopped off.
Basically.
Sorry, man.
And off she
Oh,
slides.
dude, fucking skating. She's got Heelys.
Oh, fuck, man.
Heeled Heelys.
Lucio's black
Dude, that's so fucking
vampire.
awesome.
Considered that.
He has his
Don't know how she
flaws.
doesn't break her
I would
ankle.
Never suspect him of such a thing.
Well, I'm assuming when you wear heels your entire fucking life, you become fucking just used to wearing heels.
That
Yeah.
is very fair.
He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
I like how she's incognito, but all the guards are bowing.
Well, she was like, I'm incognito, but I'm Anna Henrietta.
Right.
We're like, oh.
We know the name of our Duchess.
Yeah.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Oh.
Are we gonna need to remember this?
I think I just ran around and looked at shit.
Okay.
Mission complete with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Yeah, it just becomes fucking mixed search for this shit.
Right. Oh, hey, wow.
Is that literally it?
I don't know, because it's Sangreal.
I like
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was sangria.
Excellent wine.
I was just looking at the year because I figured the years were going to be different.
Ah, I mean they probably are. Estes. I drink that shit sometimes in this game.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
I was just telling me about this one. My Witcher medallion went off.
Ah.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Everyone hates him.
Got Pomino over here.
This one doesn't matter, nor does this one. Let's go upstairs. Woohoo! Oh, found it.
But 1270.
Oh.
Sonreal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Get out of my way, Anna.
It was so comic, like how Geralt was running to try to get past her.
Yeah. And I just jumped.
I can fly.
There we go.
Well,
Sonreal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Well, then it has to be over here. It has to be the furthest one from us.
of course. Here it is.
Nice.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Falling off the ledge, that's what's now.
Want to open them?
For now, a
Almost.
knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Time to start knocking.
Knocking on heaven's door.
Full.
Full.
Let me tap it, please. Sir.
Walk away.
Oh, that's fucking full. Well,
This one's full too.
It's gonna be the last one we knock on.
Full. This one's full too.
And the last one?
Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sangria?
oh.
Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is that, though?
Down below, I saw something shiny.
Is that a tapping hammer? It looks like it.
Not for us, though.
Boy, I would just jump down there, but fucking, he's gonna break his ankles. 'Cause
And
he
die.
genuinely has like an Achilles heel.
Right.
Barrel taps.
I need a fucking hammer.
I think it was on the other side of the room. I saw the sparklies.
Hammer of Dawn.
Let me just pick up this random hammer I found on the ground.
Yeah,
Miss
who knows if it's
Henrietta!
clean, but
Yeah, no, exactly.
same with the tap.
I just wiped it on my jerkin.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
All right, well, I'm here, so I'll do this one.
Ready.
Step aside.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, mom. Dude, we're getting crunk on the investigation.
So,
Hell yeah.
Slightly smoky, strongly tannic, definitely some.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that goes into wine. I recognize
Oh, yeah,
those
I'm
words
sure.
now because of the wine simulator I've been playing.
Oh, okay.
Every now and then. I haven't played for a little while, but they had the same like tannic and shit like that.
I have a
then the
vague
barrels.
understanding of wine.
Yeah, the barrels do matter.
Right, yeah, because it's just like the type of wood and everything like that.
Yeah.
And parts different, like minerals and everything.
Yeah. Well, you could even do it in like steel barrels, like steel
Oh,
cask kind
interesting.
of things, and yeah, different.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not
It's vinegar.
wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
He's already committed seppuku.
Yeah. He's like, I'm trying out something new. It's called vinegar.
Yeah, right.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But your grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth. And
Man, just for fucking wine that he wasn't unaware of.
Maybe.
Maybe. Look at me.
I admit it.
Intimidating.
I sold a barrel of Sorial.
Ah,
I beg you to forgive
you are
me.
at fault.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I got
I
greedy.
wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own?
Man, first world problems
I know, right?
for this day and age.
Everything. If you agree to show me mercy,
You are in no place to bargain.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
a few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no
Which
sympathy
has
in
been-
aristocrat at court.
Burned to the ground for how long now?
Well, even in I thought that, but like I said, I'm not super clear on everything, especially book lore, like the original lore.
Right.
But at least in the first episode of the second season, they do establish that Sintra's occupied now by Nilfgaard.
Oh.
It's not like I mean, they fucked it
got
up.
sacked, but it wasn't a complete genocide.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think it was like a complete genocide, but fucking, it's now people are still living there though.
Okay.
Just not.
The original people.
And also, they established too that fucking it's not even technically an original human city. They stole it from the elves, so it's not even the people that were living there.
Right.
The original
The squatters got killed by
Yeah.
more squatters.
yeah, just squatters keep taking it basically.
Who do you sell the
So it's like maybe possible in this game, since this takes place after like a lot of things, that
Right.
maybe it's repopulated.
That's fair. You already asked this one.
Oh, I did.
He
This man's name.
I couldn't tell.
never.
I've no sympathy in
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
Damn, dude, this keeps just not looking good for
Yeah,
you.
you're fucking double dipping.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have
what?
your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer
Just for wine?
his crime. High treason the charge.
When you take wine that seriously.
I guess it seems.
I mean, in the way he is really stealing from the crown, because it's like
Yeah.
it's their grapes, it's their wine, and yet he's selling it to somebody else.
I guess it's just, to me, it's a consumable, so it's like, really, I mean,
No, I
you know.
agree.
But-
It's
but
a
who
little
am I to say?
extreme, but
I like her bag.
yeah.
What is he asking me to do?
If we want to do the sting operation of getting the wine back, I'm guessing.
I'll be back soon.
Okay.
Need a minute.
Make haste. We await only you.
Yeah, sure you do.
And you're gonna wait.
You're
for
gonna
a
wait right
while.
here. I wanna go back home and check on my old lady.
Oh yeah.
See if anything.
Hey, pup.
So why do cats hate me but dogs don't? You know? You know what I'm getting at?
I don't know. I don't know why they didn't have like dogs like, because I thought dogs did have an adverse reaction to Geralt and like.
Well, not in the media I've seen, but fucking, like, dogs have the same senses for the most part.
Maybe it goes off of the lore of like the cats being able to see like half into the afterlife and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, good game.
That's why we gotta check on my old lady.
She's still eating, huh?
Hey, what's up, girl?
Hey.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering.
I mean, you've lived longer than the average person, so.
Yeah.
Watching my loved ones My children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
I mean, yeah, let her stay here.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on
Well, she'd
your
probably be fucking like a
hospitality.
beggar and shit.
Exactly.
That was my thing.
It's just like, really throw her out on the streets, really?
Yeah.
I've but
I mean, she just told you she had nothing, so.
Exactly.
food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Damn. BB's there and he's
Came
like, what
for
the
his
fuck,
fucking
girl?
life.
Yeah.
Those could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never
But you had kids?
Thank you. That was exactly what I was going to say.
these
I mean,
baubles are no use
Maybe
to
they were
me
less
now,
Puritan.
but
Our culture is.
That's fair.
well, perhaps let them be a token
There's really nothing wrong with that. I
of
just
gratitude, if you wish.
surprised in the olden days.
Right, no, and the logic of these games in this world.
But also, they probably didn't understand
Dowry
fucking,
rice hidden
you know,
in a barrel in the cellar.
how conception
There are
works.
several barrels.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
must give each
Past
a
just
knock
the
until
kind
you
of
find
general
the right
act.
one.
Just that. Thanks. I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a white?
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen. Her spit-roasted oaks was famed throughout the land.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
It was a hobby.
Yeah. Lady's got to do something.
Here.
Yeah, fucking the whole day. Like, not doing
Yeah.
anything. That would be miserable.
Just do needlepoint all day long.
Yeah, right.
But somehow, for now, at least, I do not feel drawn to the
Needlepoint this,
city
needlepoint that.
office.
Why don't you needlepoint yourself a new hobby?
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep, I went in search.
Needlepoint yourself in the direction of a new hobby. There we go.
You can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will. See you later.
Take care, Witcher, and remember, you always have warm food awaiting you.
Just put it all in my pockets all the time.
Nice.
Yeah, she'll just hang out in the kitchen now.
Oh, very awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, I remember fucking, I had like a kitchen lady.
Right.
Or whatever. I was like, how does she, and I was like, I forgot completely that it was like
with
the
the
white. Yeah. All right. Well, this is a good place to stop
Sure.
at dawn. So we'll catch you guys on the next, dawn. For a second, I was like, is this dusk? No.
For a second, I thought that there was a fire out there, and I was just like, damn, son, you got an issue. But
a
no, it's just a
fire
cooking
in there.
fire. Yeah.
Well, this is a good place to stop. So catch you guys on the next episode as maybe we find her dowry and do
some miscellany.
miscellaneous thing.
Yeah.
While Anna Henrietta was like, where is he?
We need to catch this wine thief.
I've been here for hours. We're going to have his head now.
Exactly.
Well, moral of the story is she can have my head later. So until next time.
Bye.